This video will help you understand how to use Cortex Code service from the Snowflake. On the bottom right hand side, you will see a star icon, and once you hover over it, you will be able to see open or move Cortex Code. Now, you can definitely move this from where you want to access Cortex Code. On the right hand side, you cannot take it to left or anywhere else, so it stays on the right hand edge, but you definitely can move it up or down. So this is what opens the Cortex Code for user. Once I click on that, I'm on the Cortex Code chat box. It says username and the question prompt, how can I help? Now if you click on this button, show me what Cortex Code can do, it will list out all the things that are possible here by using Cortex Code. Few basic things to talk about is this new which will take you to a new thread to use this Cortex Code. This icon is to show chat history, and lastly we have this minimize button that will minimize the Cortex Code. From somewhere here you should be able to maximize or minimize. I'm not really sure whether it's possible or not, but anyway, we can quickly click on this button and we'll be able to see Cortex Code is capable of doing just something additional. Cortex Code is also called CoCo. That's a short form that you can use to call it. And how it works is, this is the chat box or where prompts to the Cortex Code. It uses different models. Currently it's set to auto. You can definitely use some of the best LLM models like Cloud Opus 4.6, Cloud Sonet 4.6, OpenAI GPT 5.2, and there are a few other that you would like to use. But for now, I'll keep it auto. Think Cloud Opus 4.6 has one of the highest benchmarks, so you can go with any one of your choice. Add context enable you to search for a specific database, table, skill, and more things. This one helps you upload any file, which could be a image as well, so you can analyze some inputs on this. We'll currently navigate to the Cortex AI file, and once we click on the file, it will open up the work, and the file will be opened up into the workspaces, and at the same time you'll be able to see it inside Cortex Code. So now any command that you, or any prompt that you will fire will be in the context of this file. So anything related to this file will automatically consider. Any change will suggest you can be directly applied to this file. You can definitely remove it from here, and you'll just click on this button and let's see what it eyes questions offer. So it helps build DBT projects, classic notebooks, Cortex AI related things like setup Cortex Analyst, Agent, Snowflake Intelligence, AI, ML functions, data governance, things like marking, row access policies, classification, lineage, something as simple as queries, DDL commands, stored procedures, tasks, and RBAC and security. So all the roles and grants related things, and ultimately Snowflake Streamlit apps. Working with your current file. So your open file, which is currently open in the workspaces, cortex underscore AI dot sets up a warehouse, and fix grant ordering, debug privilege issues, set up Snowflake Intelligence, extend your setup, review, and optimize. So what it basically does is considers this file, go through it, and suggest all the changes that. So this is about what capabilities Cortex Code has. Coming to what more it can do is probably this thing. So once you click anywhere on your worksheet, you will get this icon on the left side, and once you click it, it will open up a chat box or a text pad that asks for any quick change that you might want to make to the selected query. So if I say change warehouse name to something more meaningful, if I fire this query, then here is change going on, and it has opened a question. It has opened a multiple option question. What should the warehouse name? What should the warehouse be named? And few options have been provided to us. We can definitely quickly submit to Cortex Code. Answer submitted. Answer submitted. Change. So it has made the change. It has made the change. Create or replace warehouse. The previous name was underscore wh, and the rest of the things are as is. So you can either undo this change or you can keep it. If I keep it, then the change has been made to my file. Clicking Ctrl Z or undo will erase the change and your file in the state it was before applying the Cortex code change. Will erase the change. And so suppose there is a few more things are like these. So code that you do not understand, in such cases you can select the whole thing or the piece of code, then you can click on explain, and you can click on explain, and the Cortex, I clicked explain and it has started processing that part of code. And here is the explanation. The statement enables Cortex AI functions like AI complete, AI summarize, and blah blah blah. So everything that a certain line of code does or a certain piece of can be explained using Cortex code. Next thing probably you want to do, you can again select some piece of code and you can if I click format, then format that just to write it better, more friendly way, or with increased readability. So it has written in a different way how Snowflake wants us to write the standard Snowflake SQL queries. It's up to you. You can change this for now. Next thing would be to add a certain piece of code to the Cortex code itself. In chat, add to chat. Next thing would be to add a certain chat. You can see it here, and now if I ask something about the added code, then Cortex code should be able to provide us. This can be removed again. Now I will create a procedure. Let's move to a different worksheet, and I will ask Cortex code to. So the requirement is to write create a Python to create a Snowflake procedure using Python. I'm submitting the prompt, and let's see what it generates for us. You can see it creates or replace a procedure into the current database and schema that is selected right now. Can be checked from here. So Cortex TB, Cortex from here. So Cortex TB, Cortex underscore TB is the current database and schema is public. Called sentence as a string, then returns a string, and other things. Underneath it uses snowpark session.sql and runs a SQL user sentence, and from English to French is what it does. We'll quickly create this procedure by again selecting it and control enter. If you click run, then it will start processing the query. You can copy the whole query, you can run it again. Would probably make the Snowflake to run the query again. So this has been created successfully to call the procedure, and we can copy and definitely paste it into the call Cortex TB public translate to French, hello how are you, and if I click on execute SQL script, so this is what the translation looks like, and this is what it explains most of the functionalities offered by Cortex Code as a service by Snowflake, and hope it helps you to utilize it more efficiently.